All right, Lace, that out-the-door forecast, the Paseo Arts Festival this weekend, is it going to be raining?
You know, we have very slight chances in central Oklahoma. It's 10%, really. We have a pop-up thunderstorm chance you can't roll out. Most of the weekend, though, does look dry in central Oklahoma. Check out this shot. That sunrise is so stunning. When you put it all together from our Lucky Star Sky Cam network, just enough cloud cover off to the west, just enough clearing off to the east to give us those gorgeous colors. Let's get you to the forecast today, starting in the 60s, dry in the metro, increasing cloud cover, and a 79 for an afternoon high. We will have a chance for isolated thunderstorms later today. It's about a 20% chance. Now, let's add up the last week of rain. The bulk of it has been in northwestern Oklahoma, right where the drought is the worst, and we've added another 2.5 inches just overnight and this morning in Oklahoma City, an inch and a quarter over the past week. Much of that, of course, was over the weekend, late last week, not over the last several days. We've been pretty dry here in Oklahoma City. In the past 24 hours, we have been dry in OKC. Out west, though, and into the Panhandle, 2 to 2.5 inches with rain overnight, locally up to 3 inches near Butler, near the Foss Reservoir, helping to fill that baby up. Leedy all the way down to Moorwood, Hammond, down to Elk City, 2.5 inches. Be careful in these areas driving around on some of the back roads or even some of the state highways. May have some water over the roadways there, so turn around, don't drown. Over 4 inches of rain when you get just west of Sayre and just in the Mangum area. To the northwest of Mangum, north of Reed, a small area about 4 miles wide. A supercell went up overnight. It was severe and just rained itself out with over 7 inches of rain. It was that storm. The whole complex still raging on this morning, but it is weakening. We had strong cores overnight. Everything starting to fall apart. The lightning count, we're down to about 4 strikes of lightning statewide in the last 15 minutes, and we'll see how much further to the east it can make it. It's just right there, trying to make it into the central portion of the state, but crawling. The bulk of the rain is moving from the south to the north as it comes towards Canadian County. The eastward motion is only at about 10 miles per hour. Okay, so crawling. Helena to Ames, O'Keene to Loga, Sealing, that's where the rain is falling. Dry in Freedom, little light rain in Woodward. From Hydro, heavy rain there. Colony, Carnegie, all the way down to Apache and Elgin, getting a little more of an easterly shove. It will rain in Chickasha, Rush Springs, Duncan through mid-morning, but a 30% chance it makes it to Oklahoma City, and it won't look like it looks right now by the time it gets here through mid-morning. It'll start to fizzle on out. 64 degrees on our Lucky Star Sky Cam network. We're in the lower mid-60s to kick off the day. It's a pleasant morning. Southeast winds, of course, it's gorgeous. Highs today will be in the 70s, some 80s off towards the east, where it will be mostly dry, and your afternoon chances are 20% for an isolated storm with another complex developing back into the Panhandle. Water vapor imagery, taking a look at the main jet stream level. We have a big trough off to the west, but it's sitting there, not making its way our direction. And see the jet stream winds up at the blue on the map going from the northwest to the southeast. It's what we call weak northwest flow. These complexes form in the Rocky Mountains as the flow comes over the Rockies. They develop in Colorado, New Mexico, come through the Panhandles into western Oklahoma. It's happened day in and day out, and we got that same opportunity overnight tonight. So it's an 80% chance in the Panhandle, moderate chance 40 to 50% in western Oklahoma. And again, we'll have to see how far into central Oklahoma the rain can make it tonight and tomorrow morning. Temps will be in the 60s overnight tonight. 70s and 80s coming up for your Friday, with again not a washout for your Friday. Afternoon rain chances 20-30%. If you get a storm overhead over the next couple of days, could produce some hail, some wind. Overall severe risk very low. The flooding risk goes up as those storms start to fire up, and the same trend continues into your Saturday. Take a look, 70s, 80s, 10% chance of rain in Oklahoma City, but there is a higher chance up to 20%, 40% for folks in the west. So when you add it up, the rain chances, there will still be additional ½ inch, 2 inches of rain, and some areas could pick up another 3 to 4 locally. That'd be very isolated when you add up the rain in western Oklahoma of what we have headed our way. Our overnights will be down into the 60s. We have light winds, so it's not out of the question to get some patchy fog off and on over the next several mornings. Highs all the way into Memorial Day in the low 80s. That's a great forecast. We need the rain, and we're back after this.